Okay, guys, let's talk about some unfortunate graphic design blunder.
Oh, those are
my favorite.
Well, we only have one here.
Oh, that one is the best.
This one. Okay, so this streaming service in Malaysia, they revealed their campaign poster for Malaysia Day, and that was like to support Malaysian movies, like content on their portal. And so the tagline for the campaign is Anak Malaysia, which means child of Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what it should say.
So far, so good.
Okay.
But tell me, what do you guys read when you see this?
Nice.
I know what it's supposed to say. I don't even see that.
I just love how happy they are about it.
Yeah. That one dude's just like, yeah.
So for those of you that are not watching, just listening, it says anal Malaysia. That's what we read.
What's it supposed to say again? Like, what's the?
Fuck yeah!
You know what I like more than that is the guy who's in the center who's like backwards. He's like, yeah.
Oh no!
He's not
in
like
the
that.
middle.
He's like, oh, really?
Oh no!
It's going.
Oh, you want me to bend over?
Yeah, that is an unfortunate K right there.
Right? Yeah. So what kind of K is this? Like,
I mean, I kind of see what they were trying to do, but man, that's terrible.
That looks more like wingdings than a K.
I think maybe it might have been better if the K actually connected to part of the M, but they made it very
No, I
separate.
think what made it worse is that they added a line between the K.
Yeah, they
No, they
did.
added a line between the K and the M.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, if there's an unnecessary symbol there,
Yeah.
all the weird marks are probably unnecessary.
Exactly.
I think it probably would have worked if you put the Anak above Malaysia. Like you just
Some
took
kind of
that whole
I
separation.
honestly
Yeah.
don't think it helps that they have this little starburst right.
Yeah, well, that's the part of the flag, I think.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah,
like,
I agree. It just adds to it.
Yeah. What's with the white dot on
Starfish.
top too? Is that a white dot?
Where?
This one?
See it?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Let's Google Malaysian
yeah.
flag. What does that look like?
I think it's just.
I think it's just like how they added the
star.
extra line on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, cool.
If it looks at all like a butt, I am going to laugh. I will have to.
Okay,
I
so this is the
see.
flag of Malaysia.
Yeah, not really.
I see they're trying to
Yeah.
integrate this part into the.
Into the logo. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the American flag.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is. Oh, is it supposed to be a person?
Wait.
Is it like are they trying to draw a person? That's the head?
Well, this for sure is part of the flag logo,
Yes.
right?
Child
This-
of a Malaysia. Yeah, it's a person.
So this
maybe.
is a child that they were trying to use with the K?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can see that. That extra line could be the legs, so like the child is like this.
But where are the arms?
The arms is a small thing right here. The arms is this one.
The Nike sign.
The little this so
The moon?
yeah. So this is the head. This is the back. This is the arm, and then this could be like the legs, the knees, and then the yeah.
I feel like I'm in school again and my teacher's explaining something and I'm just saying I get it, but
you're
I
in
don't
art
get
class.
it.
You're in art class. No,
oh yeah, I get
the
it.
star and the moon is the heart of the human being. There, it's the soul of the Malaysian person.
Darren Casey, you're so deep.
Or it's just anal Malaysia.
That's what they were trying to do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah! The guy's awesome, dude. I fucking love that guy. What's his name? I want a gif of that guy.
Oh, they're like prominent Malaysian figures.
So how does Malaysia feel about this? Because like as English speakers, we're like, that's not right. But
Yeah.
Well, someone tweeted out, when you're patriotic but also gay.
That's great.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, so then people were like, what is this? Oh, they were like, OMG, who approved this? And someone else wrote, must be a pain in the ass to fix this now.
Very nice.
Yeah, you're like, it had to go through the government, right, for it to be approved. I mean, this is
No.
sponsored thing? I don't think so. Right?
It's kind of like if like Netflix was trying to be patriotic about like US Day or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a content place, like
I see.
what I understand. So, yeah, that's
The
it.
best thing is if Netflix did that, a bunch of like conservative people would cancel their Netflix subscriptions. Yeah, that's true. Anal United States or something. They're like, nah, no, hell no.
then if you put like vagina United States, you'd be like, that's how God intended it.
Well, they're trying to cancel Netflix already.
Over cuties, yeah. Exactly.
What is that? What's going on there?
It's a
Oh,
French
man.
film that highlights how young girls these days are being influenced heavily to be more sexual.
Yeah, I saw someone post about that.
It's like it's supposed to be a piece because the director, or who was it? The
Director, yeah.
director,
She saw in France like these girls performing in like very risque clothing, and the families were
They're like
there.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, and so she thought it was interesting. It was like she thought it was weird, maybe even. So then she was like, let's put a spotlight on this. Let's make a movie about it. But then the movie itself got the same reaction that she reacted to in real life.
It's just like it's real bad to like look at. I'm just like I don't. This
Well,
is
the
just
poster
fucking
was
weird.
nuts.
That too.
Yeah.
That's like this, where it's
That
like,
was
what
the
were you
main
thinking?
reason why people
My question
are
is the
canceling
video,
Yeah.
is the film itself as bad as the description? Because I only saw the description and I was like, ooh, the description is.
Yeah.
it. I haven't seen it.
Spicy.
Are we all gonna watch the movie? And
I don't want to be honest. Like I
Yeah.
really don't want to. Like I don't think that I would get anything out of it. It's just like.
I mean, like the
I
way
guess that's the point of it. Is
Yeah.
Like that, like we're all uncomfortable with this
I mean, I
movie.
feel
We
the
should be
same-
uncomfortable with it for real life, and yeah.
Yeah, and I don't ever like banning art, so that's the other thing is people going like this should be banned and shit. I'm like, that's a scary position to be in.
True. To me, it's kind of like the girl version of City of God. You know, City of God made headlines when it first came out. It was like these kids are smoking cigarettes and stabbing people and shooting people. Kids are getting shot in the foot, you know, and they're like fucking crying, and it's like that shit is disturbing at best, you know. And so I'm like, this is kind of like the same thing, but we give City of God a pass because it's like, oh, we're putting a magnifying glass on this portion of the world where a certain culture is, and you know, and then kind of take it for what it is, right?
Right.
And then I feel like Cuties is trying to do that, but then the reaction is very different.
Yeah, I do wonder, because I want to know how the filmmaker framed it. Because like if it's from like a reporting standpoint where it's almost like it's from the outside looking in, I don't have a problem with that, right? Because it's just highlighting something that's already there, you know. But if it's like going in and like somehow morphing it into something that's like grosser than what it should be, then that's where it kind of becomes weird.
The
right?
poster makes us feel that way.
And
does.
seeing little
Yeah.
snippets of it, I'm just like, this just looks weird. Like I don't know like where this is going necessarily. This
Yeah.
is just I just get bad vibes from it. And that's
But most of us haven't seen it, and so it's
Yeah.
so hard to
Yeah, so it's
judge
hard
it.
for me to
And that's
make.
what the director says too. Like, well, clearly people that are criticizing this haven't even seen it because what they're criticizing me about is exactly what I'm criticizing in the movie. Is what
Yeah.
she's saying. But what were you gonna say, Julia? 'Cause I
Oh
cut you
no,
off.
yeah, it was basically a commentary of that, but then it's supposed to be like a piece about oh my god, I totally blinked now.
Damn it!
But a coming of age, like it's kind of
right.
like a coming of age like kind of film, and like finding your own identity like as a female in the world, and yeah, like that commentary of like, yeah, well, this is like an issue that happens, and like we need to talk about it, right? Is like what her point is. I just think that Netflix did really terrible marketing. Very terrible marketing, but also at the same time, I can understand the issue that like,
or really good marketing.
huh?
Because now
Or
we're
really
talking
good
about
marketing. Everyone's talking about
Everyone's
it, right?
talking about it.
it, and they're defending it too. They were defending it.
If they're setting behind it so hard, maybe there is a merit to the film that we don't know about because none of us have seen it.
Apparently, it won awards too, so it's not like it's just some junk ass piece of
I
shit.
think it was like Sundance.
I mean, and to
remember.
be realistic too, it's kind of like, you know, like say, you know, we have Isaac. He's 12 and roughly the same age that these girls are in that movie. And Isaac's exploring his masculinity. Like he's, you know, this past year alone, he's like grown a lot. He's got a lot of different mindsets, attitudes, opinions now. And I think he's just trying. He's in the phase of becoming a man. So then, if you take a 12-year-old boy experiencing his masculinity
That's
at
what
an early
happened with
age,
Moonlight.
Moonlight's like that. The first like third of the movie, I feel like this movie's doing the same thing, but for some reason it can't be done for girls.
I think it's like
It's the sexualization because of
Yeah.
the predators. Like, it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, yes, it's happening to boys too, but not as prevalent. Also, in Moonlight, they weren't sexualizing this boy.
yeah.
It's different. Completely
And then
different.
and then they have close-up shots of like these girls twerking, and these girls, they are like around that age, like they're like 13, and it's just kind of like having that footage of these girls twerking, and you're getting like close-up shots of them.
The close-up shots are uncomfortable, very uncomfortable.
Like that's unnecessary. You can get your point across without having those shots, but like yeah, I think that was like one of the main bigger.
But I think it's a reflection of reality though, because then you have real 13-year-old girls really trying to explore their femininity.
And again, you can make your point without like further sexualizing them as you're trying to make your point.
Yeah, imagine getting this gig though. Well, not that this director obviously shepherded the whole thing, but imagine getting the gig. It's like, hey, you need to film a movie about 11-year-old, 13-year-old girls who twerk a lot.
Dude,
And
I
it's
was
like,
seeing some fucking like talks about this like on some of the freelancing groups and stuff like that. There's some people that were just like, yo, I've been a cam op for like 30 years or whatever. I have like kids of my own. Like, fuck this. Like, there's like no way in the fucking world you would sign me up for this, and I would. This is what I would need to shoot, and you telling me that I have to shoot this? Like, no, fuck that. Like, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do
you have
that.
to see multiple takes of this shit.
True, like, do it again. Shake
It's just that's the whole thing. It's just weird. It's fucking like I have a hard time being on board with it. Even like it rubs me the wrong way. And like
Okay, but then we know so many independent movies have shown scenes that kind of depict almost child rape because that does happen and stuff. And so you're doing a dramatic film and that happens in your movie. Like, I think that people aren't against that. I never heard a bunch of outrage about that necessarily. But
I hear about it because there was that other film. I forgot who. Elle Fanning, Dakota Fanning's
you're
younger
right.
sister. That because I read a synopsis. I was like, that is fucking rough. It's
she
just,
drops her panties to the ground defiantly or something in the script.
It's no.
Yeah.
You read the script and that's exactly what it says?
That was the biggest controversy at the time, I think. This was like 2013 or something.
I don't know. It was like there was like a rape scene to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it was just like it just gets me the wrong way when I'm just like, it's like, do we need this to get across? And it's the whole argument of like art versus like and freedom of speech and stuff. But it's just like, oh man, knowing that they're also underage and stuff, it's it doesn't give me good feelings, man.
It's tough.
But I guess they actually succeeded then in making people uncomfortable because that's the whole point, is that they're highlighting the fucked up realness of real life.
I mean, that's how
what
I feel
I like
about films.
about that, which is like, I mean, it is an uncomfortable topic that people should be more aware of, and they should like talk about it more. Again, I don't think that this movie might have displayed it in the best way.
True, because then it's like you're gonna feed into the same thing that you're criticizing. So.
That's what I like about that HBO show with Zendaya. It depicts like, I guess
Euphoria?
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
That's a fucking great show, and it depicts like some serious shit that's
It's
going
also
on.
adults depicting children.
Correct.
Not children.
Yeah.
With like in cuties.
Well, but that's not children depicting children. That's a director depicting this situation.
Yeah, I guess.
Or
what I'm
like
saying-
children playing the children role, whereas Zendaya
right. Yeah.
is
Yeah. I
a
got you.
grown-ass woman playing a high school kid.
Yeah, and I think that's the other big issue about Cuties, is because these are like 13-year-old girls that you're filming doing kind of like explicit things, and so on a moral,
It's a
on a moral
non-fiction
wise-
thing, right?
What do you mean?
It's like a documentary.
No, it's
Or is
a it's a narrative.
Oh, it's a narrative.
But it could be
Interesting.
it's about real shit though. That's actually like it's a thing apparently.
Yeah, and I think that's like another whole moral issue, because like people are now saying, well, these actresses have been exploited.
Yeah, because they might not have wanted to do this movie if they were older and knew fully like what this means.
Well, their
right?
parents were involved, I'm sure, so that's also troubling.
You know what's also troubling? The fact that we started talking about this very serious topic on an anal Malaysia video.
When in doubt, anal Malaysia.
Yeah!